Hello, boys and girls. Hello, my kindergarten friends. Welcome back to Library Class at Home with Mr. S. This week I have been reading you Mo Willems' books. I read you Knuffle Bunny and Knuffle Bunny 2. Today we are going to read Knuffle Bunny Free, an unexpected diversion. Now, a diversion is when you change direction from one thing to another. So we're going to find out what happens. And check it out. Looks like Trixie is a little bit older in this one. And here is Knuffle Bunny leaving her hands and going somewhere. So let's check this out. Just like the other books, there's some family photos. There's when they got married and Trixie was a baby and they brought Trixie home. And here is Trixie with the laundromat from Knuffle Bunny and Trixie with her friend Sonia from Knuffle Bunny too. So let's check out Knuffle Bunny Free, an unexpected diversion by Mo Willems. One day, not so long ago, Trixie took a big trip with her family. They were on their way to visit Trixie's Oma and Opa in Holland. Holland is far away. And Oma and Opa, I think, is like saying grandma and grandpa. Like abuelo and abuela. All right. So that meant taking a taxi to the airport and waiting in line and watching Knuffle Bunny go through the big machine. And then waiting some more. And finally getting onto a real airplane. On the plane, Trixie played and read and slept. And I want to point out something cool. Look at what she's reading. Can you see? It's Elephant and Piggy. All right. Before she knew it, the plane had landed. Trixie and her family left the airport to go to the train, or to go on a train to go to Oma and Opa's house. It says, "Welcome, Trixie." They're so happy to see her. Oma and Opa were so happy to see Trixie. Soon, Oma and Trixie were drinking cold glasses of chocolate milk in the garden. Suddenly, Trixie realized something. Trixie didn't tell her daddy that Knuffle Bunny was gone. She didn't even have to. And what that means is her daddy took one look at her face and realized Knuffle Bunny was missing. Trixie's daddy called the airline and asked them to look for Knuffle Bunny on the airplane. But the plane had left for China. China is very far away. Trixie's mom hugged her and also asked her to be brave. Trixie's dad told the story of when he was a little boy and he said goodbye to his special lammy. Oma gave Trixie another glass of chocolate milk and remarked on how big she was getting. Trixie understood she was getting bigger, even if she wished she wasn't. The next morning, Trixie tried to enjoy going to a cafe and the swings in the playground and the carnival that was in town. And while the whole week was filled with fun things like eating French fries on the street, visiting real windmills, and feeding the ducks, Trixie was still sad. She missed her Knuffle Bunny. Oma and Opa understood. Oma and Opa had a plan. That night they had a surprise for Trixie, a brand new top-of-the-line Funny Bunny Wunny doll Extreme. It could walk. It could speak in Dutch, and in Dutch it says, "Ik kan spreken." It could dance, "Ik kan dansen," but it couldn't make Trixie feel any better. Oh no. Trixie was sure that she wouldn't be able to sleep another night in a strange bed without her Knuffle Bunny. Before she knew it, she was dreaming. And this is a long fold out here. She dreamed of Knuffle Bunny and the places he would visit. She dreamed of all the children Knuffle Bunny would meet. She dreamed of how Knuffle Bunny would make them feel. The next morning, Trixie felt better. Oh, there we go. Trixie had a big breakfast. She played with Oma on the playground swings. She even tried a sip of Opa's coffee at the cafe. It doesn't look like she liked it. It was a great day. Before she knew it, the trip was over and it was time to go home. Trixie hugged Oma and Opa as hard as she could. Then Trixie and her family got back onto the train and back onto the plane. And this little kid's going, wah! She listened to the crying baby as the plane lifted off. But can you believe it? Right there on that very plane, Trixie noticed something. What do you think she noticed? Who do you think is in that seat back pouch? Knuffle Bunny! Trixie was so happy to have Knuffle Bunny back in her arms. Happy enough to make a decision, Trixie turned around and said, "Would your baby like my Knuffle Bunny?" "Really?" asked the baby's mother. "Really?" asked Trixie's daddy. "Really?" asked Trixie's mother. "Blaggle blaggle?" asked the baby. "Really," said Trixie. She was big enough. The baby was happy. The baby's mother was thankful. Trixie's parents were very proud. And the other passengers were relieved. Oh my goodness, boys and girls, she gave the little baby her Knuffle Bunny. And that is how, a few weeks later, Trixie received her very first letter. And it looks like it's from the mother of the little baby she gave the toy to. It says the end, but it's not actually the end, because this says a note to Trixie. Trixie, I hope to watch you grow up, fall in love, start a family, and be happy. And I hope that one day, many years from now, you will receive a package from an old pen pal. Love, Daddy. And look, there's Knuffle Bunny. What a beautiful story, boys and girls. And of course, at the end, Knuffle Bunny is now falling into somebody's hands. Well, that, boys and girls, is the end of my week of Mo Willems books. I certainly hope you enjoyed all 3 Knuffle Bunny books and the other 2 that I read you. Leave me a comment on my Google Classroom page and tell me what you thought. Tell me if you liked this week's books. And everybody have a great weekend. This is a long weekend. We don't have school on Monday. So you have Saturday, Sunday, and Monday with no school. That's really great. Don't forget to check back Tuesday, though, and I will have a whole new set of videos for you. We'll do a whole new themed week of some sort or another. Have a great weekend. Remember to stay safe. Remember to keep your hands washed. And remember to help out at home if you can. I hope you've enjoyed this week's books. I will see you guys next week, next Tuesday.